Kendrick, what you wanted is about to happen. Luka is going to play today. Coach Kid just announced a few minutes ago that Luka is going to play.
Yes. The Don.
The Don is back. The Don is back.
The middle and the ending. Luka Doncic. Luka Magic. The dude from over across the seas.
Luka Magic will happen, guys. He will be. Now, the question is, will they do what the Warriors are doing with Steph Curry?
No, he's starting. They already said that. He's starting. I was watching a little bit of pregame. I think they had Smart Stein on. Yeah, he's starting.
So he is starting.
Yeah, he's starting. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many minutes he's going. The kid says it's going to depend on how he feels. But he's going to start. They're going to go back to their normal rotation. But yeah, so Luka's going to be the starting lineup, y'all. Hey, you know who's more happy than I am? Well,
who's that?
More? That's one Dwight Powell. Because finally he's finally going to get his lobs on, man.
Oh, he going to get Dwight. So you expecting a big game for Dwight Powell today?
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, he's been held down for 3 games, So hey, I expect a 25-7 rebound game out of old Dwight tonight, man. I'm ready for it. Dwight, player of the game. I already called it.
Wow. So Dwight, we're Dwight Powell return. This is not like you to be on the Dwight Powell bandwagon.
Yeah, man. Hey, big night tonight, man. Big night tonight. I think I predict a couple of posterizations on Gobert. Couple of blocks on Donovan Mitchell. After seeing his buddy Luka, I thought tonight it's gonna recharge. It's gonna recharge my boy Depot Self. We're gonna see a 25-7.
Wait a minute, yo boy.
My boy. My God, my fellow.
What?
Just wait. Walter.
When did you become a Depot fan? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hey, man, all things. Hey, man, I just woke up in the morning and said, you know what? I believe that guy's going to have a hell of a night tonight. So get ready, Mavs fans. It's on. It is on.
Consider the source. All right, real quick, let's go over to Coach Kier real quick and hear what he had to say about today's lineup. Let's go to him real quick.
Medical update. Let's start. Timmy and Frank are out, and Luka will play.
Do you expect that he's going to be on a minutes restriction?
Yeah, he's not going to play the whole game. That's as far as we got. He won't play all 48, but we'll see how he feels, and then we'll go from there.
Do you have like a target range or something?
No, because you guys will hold me to it, so you guys know better than to ask that question, right? So we'll see. We'll see how he feels.
In terms of like him getting back, obviously your attack is kind of the main focus, but how much of it is conditioning wise and just him not being in a game like situation for 2 weeks now?
You mean real game?
Yeah, in a finished game.
Yeah, he's played, so he's done everything that the medical staff has asked him to do here for the last 2 weeks, and he hasn't had any setback. He was good yesterday, and so we'll see how he does today. No, he hasn't played in a real game, but there's been some simulations of stopping, starting, sitting, waiting. So he's done it all, and now it's just a matter of getting him through this game, and knowing that the minutes are going to be what they are. But it's just, that's one part of the game, and then the other part is to find a way to try to, to win one on the road. there's a lot going on. But we truly believe with him back, that helps us.
So minutes aside, would you imagine shorter stretches for him or longer stretches? How do you adjust the rotation?
Well, the rotation normally with him is the first quarter is the full. He plays all 12, so we can go out on a limb and say he won't play all 12. And we'll just see how he feels. I want to see how he feels in the first couple minutes, how the altitude, how the excitement of being back gets to him, and then we'll adjust from there.
Jason, along the lines of minutes, the top 2 minutes players in the playoffs so far are Reggie and Dorian, both of 34 minutes a game. What are your thoughts on the workload that they're handling right now, and is that something that you view as sustainable, or would you like the fact that they're down at all?
They've done an incredible job. We've asked them to play, and they feel great, and so we're not going to change. They're going to play until they can't play anymore. Those guys have played a lot of minutes in their career. Reggie has played for Thibodeau, so I think he understands what playing minutes. So I think those two, if you ask them, they feel great. They actually like the minutes that they're playing at 45 and 46. So we'll stay with that. There could be a chance that they get less minutes tonight or this afternoon, but we'll just see how the game goes. But if you ask those two, they're not tired, and they've helped us in a big way, not just defensively but offensively too.
This team has forged its own identity, and coaching staff has put in a new culture. But last year is still part of this team's recent history in the playoffs, having a playoff lead. It could be constructive for you, but you weren't here last year. I wonder if that has come up in conversations.
Yeah, we haven't talked about last year. We're just focused on now, what's in front of us, and that, yesterday's walkthrough. We knew, having Luka back was going to, be something that we had to go through, and what we think they're going to do on the offensive end and the defensive end. So we haven't had time, to really talk about last year. Maybe after the season we could talk about it, but I think we'll talk about this season a little bit more.
How's JB doing?
He's doing great. Feels great. He took a couple hits, but he's a strong young man, and he's ready to come back again today.
Were you surprised? Apparently, wasn't fine versus Spain.
Not surprised. It's just, that's basketball. Sometimes it's declared a little. Basketball can be physical, and those were physical plays. We just have to protect ourselves.
You got more rim shots and more corner threes. You agree you had in your first team looking to create those looks?
Well, we got to try to do the same thing we did in Game 3. The ball has to touch the paint. If the ball touches the paint, we've shot over 50% in most of the matchups, including the season. I think Game 1 was the only one that we shot in the 40 percentile. So I think when you look at us and what we're trying to do and the ball touching the paint, if the layup is there, take it. If there's an open guy on the perimeter, make the basketball play. It's real simple. There's no trickery to this.
Is that you shoot 50% if the ball touches the paint?
Yeah.
On the next shot or shots in the paint?
When the ball touches the paint, we shoot over 50%.
Did you hear that, Kendrick? Did you hear that, Kendrick? We're not pulling any punches. We're going.
Nope.
We're going today. We're going today.
Hey, I like what Kid said. I like the analytics. He came out. Hey, when the ball, and plain and simple, no analytics, no computer. When the ball touches the paint, we shoot 50% from three. That means we get uncontested threes. We're not shooting. Let's drive and kick, ladies and gentlemen. We're not shooting contest threes. Like what Kid said early on. Jalen's feeling good. It's physical. We ain't worried about it. Cling to that shot. Hey, big ups to Royce O'Neal. To that little shot. I think my boy Jared Stackhouse subscribed to Jazz a long time ago. Fake physical. So
Fake physical.
Fake physical. Don't worry about it. We know it's gonna be a hostile environment this afternoon. They know their season is on the line, so they're gonna come out, and I say, like I said the last game, when you meet a bully and you meet somebody maybe bigger, stronger, you hit them in the mouth first, and you keep hitting them and keep hitting them after that. So
Well,
that's what the Mavs need to do.
You know what I find interesting here? I was just talking about this with my last client before I left the shop. You know, we're coming down pretty much to knowing next week. Next week, you know, the Mavericks, if they win this series, they're going to go up against Phoenix. And Devin Booker is not scheduled to be back for at least about a good three weeks.
Yeah. Good 3 weeks. So listen, listen. If I good news for the Mavs, regardless what happens, if they need to finish this series early, and you hope that Phoenix. You hope that listen. Nobody thinks New Orleans is going to win the series regardless of Devin Booker out anyway. But you hope
they almost won last night.
Yeah, that's what I say. You hope they can push it to 6, possibly 7. You know, to get some legs wearing on them. So but tonight, regardless of the Mavs, it's gonna be a very tough game, interesting game. I believe if the Mavs can show resolve and late in the game, hit big time threes and big time shots, just stay in it and still at the end, I believe this series will be over the next game. I believe that this is the game you can really see what Utah's resolve is. You can really break the resolve. I believe it's going to be quitting. If the Mavs can jump out on them again like they did last night, I don't think you're going to see a comeback. I think you're going to see them same really bad feeling, and I think you're going to get a chance to maybe blow this team out this afternoon.
I told you. For me, the series is over. When Quinn Snyder came out of halftime and went small, it is over with. You got him. You got him right where you want him. You had him right where you want him. Now you've got him.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go series over. I like to go game. I like to go game by game.
The thing about this team the reason why I say that is because this isn't a team that like you said, they're a team that responds when they lose, like Jason Kidd said, and they're so good and they're so far up ahead that I don't see them having a collapse like last year to where they just can't figure it out and lose the game.
Well, the difference is also, Walt, is that
coaching.
this year from last year, the coaching is different, and they actually play defense this season.
Right.
They have the ability this year to lock teams down, and not just lock. I'm not talking about you can't lock a team down the whole game, but lock them down in key stretches of a game. To maybe keep them in it. Or if the Mavs got to lead the surge ahead. Things they couldn't do last season. So, good point.
I just don't see them as good as they are and as good as their coach. I don't see them dropping 3 or 4 games straight like they did last year. Not this Mavericks team. Not coached by this coach kid.
No, I would be very. I would be very shocked if that happened.
It would take another injury for me to say
you're right. It would take another injury.
No, I just don't see them. I don't see Utah coming back and winning 3 or 4 games straight.
Yeah. I like the way the kids' mentality is going to this game. Keep the pedal on the metal. We are not here just to get a split. I mean, that's great. You got game 3. But do not be satisfied. Don't be just happy to get a split. Go in here and go into this game as if you are the better basketball team, and go prove and go get 2 there.
You go get 2.
Apply that pressure and see if they break. Because if you get to this afternoon's game, you're gonna blow them out in game 5. They're gonna be ready to go home. I'm telling you, they're gonna be ready to go home. They're already dissension in there. If you hear some of the comments after game 3 and their body language, so it just. Prior pressure and see if they break.
Yeah, I just that's why I say the series over. Quinn Snyder, he doesn't have anybody to go to down the stretch to get it done. There isn't
Right.
anybody he can bring. There isn't any secret weapon they have that could. And another thing is our team is younger than theirs. That's why they're struggling too. When you think about it, because if they bring, let's say they go small, they bring Pascal out. Okay, he hit a couple threes, but what happened to him later on? He faded out.
Yeah.
What you gonna bring? You can bring Rudy Gay out, but Rudy Gay can't stick with Rudy.
Now, listen, if they're not playing Rudy Gay, if they haven't played Rudy Gay yet, then he's probably.
If they put Rudy Gay on the floor, I know what that means. That means that he's exhausted all options. I don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do. Like, hell, let's just try it.
Right. Yeah. Right. Now you may see it happening. Who knows? Desperate teams do desperate things.
But also in that Rudy Gay can't stick with Maxey or what's the name?
If he's out,
Depot.
yeah, well, if he's out there, you do the you do the pick and roll switch and you go at him.
Yeah.
You just go at him. I mean that's light work right there. You go at him. You pick on him. But like I said, they really have only one good perimeter defender, and that's Royce O'Neal. That's basically it. I mean, Donovan Mitchell.
Mr. Cheap Shot?
Yeah. He is a good defender, but the kid already said it, and I heard Charles Barkley something that's disrespectful. It ain't disrespectful when it's true. Donovan Mitchell is not a good defender. He has never been a good defender. He's a good offensive player, just like Luka. I mean, Luka's trying on defense, but nobody's gonna convince Luka he's a great defense player. So when you see guys who don't give it all on defense, you go after them.
The problem with Royce O'Neal is that he's a good defender, but what he gave you like 2 points last game? That's not gonna help.
I mean that's what I'm saying.
He's got to step up and start scoring.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything on the listen. Mike Conley ain't the defensive player. He ain't never the defensive player he used to be. Bojan Bogdanovic is a bad defender. Devin Mitchell is a bad defender. These are all the perimeter guys. Whoever that guy, number 31, he looks like he's a bad defender. So they got 5 or 6 guys that are not good defenders.
Toronto about to steal him one in the this is elimination game.
Yeah, they sailed off elimination. So
this elimination. 12 seconds left.
Elimination game for them. So it's 3-1.
And is he on? I was gonna say, Joel Embiid is on the court because I was just reading that he's got that dummy. He got that.
Yeah, and that was stupid to me. I mean, he banged it again, was holding hand again. I said, "Why are you playing him? You up 3-0. You could have rested that." You know, I mean, hey, you got Mr. Flop himself. James Harden. If he ain't good enough to win you a game, then I don't know what you're paying him for.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, Toronto stole one.
Yeah,
they stole one. Now he talking about some good job. Okay. Well, so Kendrick, before we get out of here, real quick, what you got?
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Utah 108, Mavs 101.
So you think that's what you think what you're doing is what's helping the Mavs win is what you're doing.
Hey, you got to try everything, buddy. Listen, if I'm the bad luck guy, I would take my bad luck and throw it onto the other team. So until it's wrong,
you're saying that, but in your heart, we know who you expecting to win. And I guess I'll keep it the same. Well, I guess that means I got to go Mavs. Mavs today, with a win today. I guess so. Guess I have to go with that.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. So I got Mavs and Kendrick has the Jazz right now. So okay. So look, we'll be back on for post game on our YouTube page. Go subscribe now, bFbdfw. We'll be live.
Hope we're in a bad thunderstorm trying
I thought it wasn't gonna do nothing.
It's gonna do something this afternoon, at least around my area.
But it's supposed to rain tomorrow and Monday.
It's dark where I'm at. It's dark.
I mean, it's a little dark. It's a little dark over here, but it ain't. It looked like it'll rain or something, but we'll see. So yeah, man. So we'll be back for post game. The Mavs are getting ready to tip off on. Hey, we made primetime television today.
Yeah, we
Today
back.
and Monday.
We made it. We on TNT.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a
No
good
more
thing or bad.
NBA TV games for us.
Now, I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing because we did that well on TNT. We did great on ESPN, but we did it well on TNT. So we shall
that's
see.
a really good point. That's a really good point.
So we shall see.
Really we beat the Warriors on TNT.
Yeah, that was one time. We had about eight other games on TNT. We lost badly on each one of them. So
didn't we beat the Lakers on TNT, or that was ESPN?
I think that was ESPN game, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's get out of here, man. We'll see everybody back here. Remember, post game is on our YouTube page, bFbdfw. Go subscribe now. Get the notification. As soon as the game ends, you'll get a pop up letting us know. We'll be ready to go. We'll see you after the game. Kendrick's got the Jazz. I've got the Mavs. I guess I'll say this for anybody who's not going to catch us on post game: keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. And if we don't see you around, then we'll see you around for the post game show on our YouTube page, bFbdfw.